Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the LifeShare webinar. My name is Michael Yank. I'm President and CEO of LifeShare, and it is Wednesday, June 8th. I appreciate you being with me this evening. Thanks again for taking the time. We've got a great webinar for you this evening. We've got three simple things we're going to go over. Before we do, just to kind of go over a couple things, talking with our customer service managers, making sure we get the right information out to you, some of the issues for the week that you might need to know about. So, some news and updates before we get started on some of the training aspects of this is June is the last month of our $49 starter package, okay? During this pre-launch phase, we've got this great promotion that's been going on. We've extended it, but it will end at the end of June. Remember, people are getting the business kit. They're getting 50 credits in the LifeShare system for them to go out and give somebody the opportunity to start this business. And we're going to talk about ways to help people or help others in our organization reach out and connect with others more effectively, more efficiently today on this. Some of the things that came through this last week, make sure that for those of you that might have some computer issues, you want to make sure you have the latest version of Adobe Flash, maybe some browser upgrades if you're using a 3 or 4 version back of Internet Explorer. Make sure you're using the latest Internet Explorer. If you're using Firefox, we're a big Firefox fan here. They've got a pretty good web browser system. I absolutely love it. You want to make sure you just have the newest versions of that. You're not using something 4 or 3 versions old, okay? Hey, we've had some great numbers on sponsoring. Congratulations to all of you. Obviously, it's tied strongly to this promotion, up 35% over the last 3 weeks. Congrats there. As well as, don't forget that we do have a bulk order option. You simply need to contact our customer service team via chat or pick up the phone and give us a call or email us. Just contact our customer support, our life support department. And when you get a hold of them, we can work through a bulk order option with you. They have a checklist that they do. It's something that we offer. We don't offer it on the web. It's kind of like that secret menu that we have here at LifeShare. You do have a bulk order option. You just need to get a hold of us, and we will make sure that gets processed correctly so that you can order 100 cards and ship them all back to yourself without spending $44 in stamps and mailing and doing all that stuff that way. So we do have that. Go ahead and contact the office. Tonight we're going to focus on 3 key things. 3 key things that you can do to share, and there are definitely more than 3, everyone. I want to kind of bring this up, and you can have a million different ways to do this. It's simply up to you and thinking outside the box, inside the box, however you want to think on how you can share LifeShare, how you can share this product with other people. But we want to focus on 3, especially for us guys. We are very, hey, you've got to give us a list, and we will knock that list out. For the women, man, your brains are so awesome because it works as everything's kind of intertwined. You know, you look at things and say, okay, we could do this different because this happens. Then that will create this. Whereas guys, we look at a list and we're like, okay, let's do this and this and this. So, guys, I'm going to give you that list tonight for the amazing women that are part of this company. Tonight, I'm going to give you 3 ideas, and you're going to turn that into something amazing. I absolutely know it. Now, if you are kind of like us guys, you want to check that box and do that. But I know the amazing associates we have of this company. I know what they can take, something like I'm going to share with you tonight, and turn it into their own masterpiece of training within their new associates, reaching out and connecting with other people. I am here to share with you some very basics this evening and focusing on 3. We've got a lot of new people in this company, and so we want to go ahead and focus on 3 key things to share and 3 key things to do that keeps our business moving in that forward direction. If you know me, I love to have fun in this business. I love it for it to be fun. I want people to have a good time. This is not that bump on the log company. We are a little bit against the grain, okay? There is a reason that this company does what it does. It's because we want to be that breath of fresh air in our industry. Yes, we're a network marketing company, and no, we're not here to take people broke. It's one of those things, if you can have fun, when you're having fun, you're doing things more. When you're doing things more, you're making some money. And in this industry, we want you to have a good time. It can be for personal or business use, okay? We want to focus on meaningful communication. What is meaningful communication? It means effective communication. The more effective we can get, the more effective that we are, the more meaningful our communication comes. I'm going to share a personal story with you. I actually went to lunch yesterday with the pastor of our church, and it was a good lunch. First time him and I have ever sat down. And prior to that, I had met him at an event. Again, there was kind of like a networking event that I went to for our church. It was a great event, and I sat down, talked to the pastor a little bit. He goes, "Let's go to lunch." And so we scheduled a lunch, and prior to that, I created a photo card. It was a picture of our family. There's a picture of our family on it, and it was in black and white. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and we'll pull that up here in a minute. But it has a picture of my family on the front, and on the inside, I typed a message, and I said, "I just want to thank you for taking the time to talk with me. It was a great event you put on. I appreciate that you did this. It's nice to meet other people that share similar values in business that I do." That's it. There's nothing more. Okay, nothing less. It was probably 2-3 sentences. Your friend, Michael Yank. I put that in the mail, and I saw him over the weekend, and he says, "Hey, I just want to tell you, I loved that card. Thank you very much. It's awesome. It's sitting on my desk." Now, I could have sent him an email and said the exact same thing. And he would have said, when he saw me, "Oh, yeah, you know what? You did send me a thank you. That was nice." It was an email. It comes in and goes out as fast as it came in. The difference is that while an email is efficient, it might not be as effective as it could be. And see, when we communicate at LifeShare, we build effective communication. He has had that card for over 2 weeks now. It's actually 3 weeks since it arrived to him. It is on his desk, he told me yesterday. What does that mean? Think about an email that is always open on your computer screen. Even when your computer screen's off, it's shining right at you, telling you what that message is. It doesn't happen, everyone. Think about your Facebook post. Facebook is a great way to social network. As a matter of fact, it's the best way. They are winning the war in social media, okay? But when it doesn't sit in front of you. You don't spend all your time on Facebook. You see, the art of what we're doing here at LifeShare will never go away. Effective communication is what we do. It is what we live. It is the values. It is the strengths of our business. It's the strengths of everything that we are. The more effective we can get, the more effective we become, the more effective we are in the way that we message other people. Personal, business, having some fun, whatever that is, invites, anything. It is the most effective thing that we can do is to put it in their hands. There's no download required. I've got an iPad sitting here, and for me to share pictures, I got to go hit the button, and an iPad operates really faster for when I can get to pictures in like 2 buttons. But I still have to push 2 buttons. It's a lot faster to pick up that piece and hand it to somebody for them to enjoy. That's what we're doing. It's effective. It works well. It stays in front of people. For the business owners, that is important. The more effective we are in our communicating, the better we are at building our business, our brand management as we build our small businesses or our companies. Effective communication is really the heart of our culture. And I know some of you say photos are the heart of our culture, but they go hand in hand. And I'm going to show you why here in a minute. So message number 1 is creating a message that matters. Communication today is so simple. We can send someone a text message, right? And it's to them in a matter of seconds today. Just seconds, split seconds. Email. We can send an email that, hey, we put that email off. And how many times you've talked to somebody and they said, hey, I sent you an email. Wait, you did? You go back and search. Oh, yeah, there it is. You see, it's so simple, yet people miss it. Creating a message with meaning is the standard here at LifeShare. Every time we print one of your photo cards, one of your photo books, it's the standard. We all kind of started to know it. For those of you that have been with us months, over a year now, we've been in business more than a year now. For those of you that really have involved yourself in saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to give it a shot, and I am going to, for 1 week, create and mail a photo card to someone different every single day, you understand that it's standard at LifeShare. How you can impact someone else with what you can put in front of them is creating a message that matters. Impact them. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to give you a call to action for number 1. Every single one of these 3 key points that I'm sharing with you this evening, we're going to create a call to action list. And I encourage all of you to take these calls of action and do something with them. Call of action number 1, based on a message that matters, is to create a photo card for someone that you have not spoken to in at least the last 30 days. I want you to focus on a friend or family member for this exercise, okay? If you don't have any friends, you probably have some family. If you don't have any family, you probably have some friends. And if you don't have either or, give me a call and I'll be your friend, okay? But focus on a friend or family member on this exercise, all right? Tell them in this message, I'm giving you the stuff to say in it right now. You appreciate them. You appreciate that you're part of their life, that they mean something to you. They matter to you. It doesn't have to be a poem. It doesn't have to be a novel inside of that thing. You don't have to be a good writer. You don't have to write well. You don't have to do anything other than just speak from your heart for 2 or 3 sentences. I see some names here. I'm just going to the first name that comes that I'm looking at who's on this webinar. Charlie. Charlie, I see his name on this webinar. Charlie, I just want to let you know that I appreciate you. We haven't spoken in a while. It's been a couple weeks, maybe a couple months. But I want to let you know that I think of you often, and I appreciate your friendship, Charlie. You matter to me. Your friend, Michael. It's as easy as that. Just a couple sentences. Tell somebody that you appreciate them. Tell them that they matter to you, and you know what? You miss talking to them. That's it. As simple as that. And then include a photo if you've got one. Now, I don't have one of Charlie, so I would simply just put in the message. But if I had a picture of Charlie and I, that even grabs it more. It shows that not only am I just putting in some nice words, it's going to the core of where we're at, everyone, that you include a picture, and I'm going to go over this here in the next slide. You include a picture, it makes it more effective. The more ways that you can relate to the person on the other side of that envelope, on the other side of that printed product, the more that you can relate to them, the more that you matter. The more that they matter, and the more effective the entire communication gets. So number 2, a photo says 1,000 words. Pictures relate to people. And if you don't believe me, look at billion-dollar-plus companies. Companies with net profits of billions of dollars every quarter. They relate to people in their marketing campaigns with pictures, with images, not a bunch of words and text. A photo says 1,000 words, and we've all heard that, and it's true. Think about a marketing billboard or signage in Times Square. As a matter of fact, you don't have to think about this, okay? I want to show you. I've got some pictures here. We're looking at Times Square in New York City. Now, here's a picture. I think it's for a movie. He's just not that into you. This is a big billboard here that I'm looking at, and I'm going to get the highlighter out. 1 second. So this is the entire ad here, as you see me kind of go over it. There is, if we're looking at this whole piece, right, we're looking at this whole piece, just this section where it says the title is a quarter, a third at most of what is going on here. Now people are seeing it's a movie. Where do your eyes go? Your eyes don't go to this let me get my pointing tool back, I'm sorry. Your eyes don't just go to the title, it goes to the pictures. People are happy. It's telling a story. You're going to the pictures. You're focusing on that. Look at this image right here. I think it says hair maybe. I don't know for certain. But you've got an image. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 letters on this giant photo that I'm guarantee you it's expensive to put up there. It's 4 letters. It's probably promoting a show or something, but they're gaining people with an image. It's not a bunch of words trying to tell the story. Let's look at another one. I'm going to go ahead and clear this for you. And let's go to another picture. Here's another picture of Times Square. You have pictures driving everything. Car of the year. Your focus goes to the car first. It looks at the picture that is on this. And you look at some of these, you don't see paragraphs written that make it effective. They are grabbing people with images. Let's take a look at one last one. Here's a swatch for the watches. You have a logo, 2 logos, and just the collection. The rest is all pictures. Rock band. Picture kind of grabs people. Stomp. You've got the word stomp, but it's a big image that's trying to grab your attention. These are companies, huge ad design companies that create this, and we can learn from all of that. You go through a magazine, you look at ads. They're not trying to tell you a story. They're trying through words. They're trying to tell you a story through pictures. Okay? So people understand images better than words. They look at pictures more than words. We are looking at pictures more than the words in all of those Times Square photos. We have a product perfect for sharing the things people like to look at. And our computers are full of hundreds or thousands. I have thousands of pictures on mine. You might have hundreds. You might have tens of thousands, depending on how much you love to take pictures. But we have a product perfect for sharing the things that people like to look at, and we've created them. Someone made the comment, pictures provoke emotion in just seconds. Appreciate that comment, Kathy. That's absolutely right. That's where we stand with this product. That's why we focus on pictures, not just words. That's why we consider ourselves a photo sharing company, because photos mean a lot to people. They like to look at them. And if they like to look at them, they're going to look at your product. So we have a call to action for number 2. Call to action for number 2 says this: look through your photos for an event or functions that had others there. Other people were at this. Now, this could be a personal party. It could be a school or sports function. It could be a business meeting or event, a birthday party, whatever that is. Think of something where you had your camera and you took some pictures, and create a card using at least one photo from that event and mail it to at least 3 people. If there was a sports team, Little League is, I think, just wrapping up or right towards the end of the season right now. Little League teams, these kids, there are 12 to 15 kids per team. There are pictures that you could take there of a game that you could create and mail to either the kids or the other parents, celebrating a team moment with the kids. You do a baseball team, you've got a team moment, you can share it with 12 other people, not just 3. Include a simple message that supports the photo. Again, let's think Little League team. Hey, here was the game-winning pitch from last night. It doesn't even have to be like a championship game. It could be, here's the team having a good time. It's been a great year. That's all it has to be. I wanted to share this with you because I thought the kids did great, and it will stay in front of that person. So create a card using at least one. I prefer more, because the more we can connect, the better. Photos from the event, and mail it to at least 3 people. Okay? Call to action number 2. Look at your photos. See what you have within all your pictures that fit this. Company retirement party. Someone's retirement party. Maybe that someone had 2 or 3 friends there. You can bring them all into the same message by simply sharing. Okay? Include that simple message that supports the photo. Just like you saw in Times Square. Short message, big on the photo. Okay? Takes us to number 3, obtain the address. We all network in some way, shape, or form every day of our lives. I am someone that is big on meeting new people. I like to shake the hands and say, nice to meet you. When we meet that somebody, okay, I just sounded like we were relationship, we're counseling here. No, when we meet someone new, we may exchange business cards or online dating. We might say, hey, hit me up on Facebook. Shoot me an email. Hey, you got a business card? When you exchange information, make sure that you obtain the address. In order to mail a card, we need that address. In order to effectively communicate the way that we're trying here, we need a mailing address. You'll need to modify the way to meet people, or the way that you meet people, to be certain to obtain the address so you can share your product. And it's a simple modification. So here's call to action number 3. Focus on networking or meeting someone new every day for 1 week. And I'm not going to tell you to do it every single day for the rest of your life. I want you to try it for 1 week. I want you to come back and then analyze the results and say, did I get a response? And it doesn't have to be a business response. Did I get a response from my relationships, the people that I meet, business, personal, whatever, anything in between, by doing this? Focus on networking or meeting someone new every day for 1 week. And get the mailing address. Call to action number 3 is, there's only 2 points, but it takes you saying, I am going to do this. Get the mailing address. And here's some way that you can say this, because some of you are saying, it's weird, I don't know how to ask for the mailing address. All you have to do is say something like this. I'm a traditional person, and I'm going to pick out someone's name here. I've got Karen. Karen and I just met. Karen, I'm a traditional person, and I just want to tell you thanks. But in the traditional way that I really am, can I make sure I have your correct mailing address? Again, you can keep it simple. Kathy comes up again. Hey, I want to send you something fun in the mail. Can I get your mailing address? There are a number of ways that you can put this across. And Kathy is someone, and let me tell you, Kathy is chiming in here on our webinar via chat. Kathy is someone that has created hundreds and hundreds of photo cards. Matter of fact, she's used every single credit that she's ever purchased here at LifeShare. So this is someone that connects with a lot of people. She does effective communication, and she's never been told no by saying, I want to send you something in the mail. Can I get your address? I want to send you something fun in the mail. Can I get your address? That's it. And obtaining that address is your call to action for number 3. Get that mailing address, because with that, you are able to unlock the power of your product. You are able to bring effective communication into your world. And you do it through LifeShare. So those three things are key to sharing. It's key to communicating. And then repeat, repetition. The more you do this, the more you matter. The more you matter, the more you connect. The more you connect, the more you expose your opportunity. And now we're getting in the business side of this, everyone. The more you expose your opportunity, the more you build. The more you build, the more you earn. The more people we can get in front of, the more people that we can effectively communicate with, the more people will be exposed to your product line, to your business. And when they come back to you saying, thank you, that was really cool, I'd like to do that, show me how did you do that, how long does it take, what does it cost? All of those things are questions that put you in prime position to share what your business does. But it does nothing. It does absolutely nothing without you starting with some of those steps that we did tonight. Those 3 call to actions. When you start building your communication, the way that you communicate people, with this being a fundamental tool in who you are, you start to matter more to the people that you know. You start to communicate more effectively. And when you communicate effectively, your message has more merit. It becomes stronger, and it helps people connect with you better. The beauty is that with our great pricing here at LifeShare, they want to do it, you actually earn every time they do the same thing. It's a great way to not only have fun and enhance your relationships, but it's a great way to build a business. And that's what we're here to do at LifeShare.